안녕하세요. Exchange Chan Megan
Joanne입니다.
Perfect.
칼국수에서 이렇게 깊은 맛이? 진한 국물의 사골 칼국수와 만둣국, 가시를 하나하나 발라낸 부드러운 사골 황태국, 김치 하나까지 손수 담가 내오는 장인의 정성이 듬뿍 담긴 음식들, 따끈하고 든든한 한 끼 팔방 칼국수에서 만날 수 있습니다. 푸짐한 전골에 30년 비법의 수제만두 한 접시를 곁들이면 모임이나 회식도 오케이. 남가자동 이웃들의 입맛을 사로잡아온 백년시장 맛집 팔방칼국수에서 사계절 변함없는 맛과 인심을 누려보세요. 팔방칼국수 0507-1450-2398 0507-1450-2398
안녕하세요. Exchange Chan 10번째 시간입니다. 오늘은 지난주에 이어서 Must Visit Places in Seoul 두 번째 시간입니다. 더 소개하고 싶은 장소들이 있어서 두 번째 시간을 갖게 되었습니다. Hello, Megan.
Hi, Joanne.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How was your week? You must be very busy with preparing for the performance.
Yeah. If you can't tell it in my voice, I've been...
You look a little thin.
Okay, I feel like there's been so... well, I don't know if it's congratulations. It's more, I'm getting like... I don't know what to say anymore when people say, enough people say, you look tired, you're looking thin. And because I also know there's like a toxicness around like being thin, being this. I'm not trying to be thin.
You're not.
No, I think I'm just, doing what I love, being who I am, and like that's good enough. I don't know, but a lot of it is, you look so tired. And I'm going, I mean, you can kind of hear it in my voice. I think some of the exhaustion caught up to me this past weekend and I slept a lot. But I've been busy. But, because I have so much to do, I'm like, I can't be sleeping like this. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if people are making fun of me at this point. And I'm just like, should I take offense to being told I look tired and like thin and worn? Like, like, should I? I don't know. But yeah, you can maybe hear it in my voice. It's a bit lower today than it normally is. But here we are.
Okay.
We're here to chat. Yeah. We're having a good time. Exchange Chan.
Okay. Let's do it. Yeah. And then let's open our talk with the story of Insadong. And your performance there.
Yeah. Funny. I mean, like, I think first, let's acknowledge that I did the opening. Thanks for making me do that.
So after I will say about the Insadong a little more.
Yeah. Let's talk. Yeah, we feel like we've gotten into it quite quickly. So here we're trying new things, y'all. Here we are. Let's continue because we're continuing from last week.
Yeah.
More fun places. And so let's elaborate on Insadong.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I said a little bit about Insadong last time, but there are several things to add to introduce Insadong.
For sure.
With the experiences as a hub of festivals and events. Throughout the year, Insadong hosts various festivals and events for celebrating Korea culture, from traditional music performances and dance shows to lantern festivals and calligraphy contests. There's always something happening to captivate visitors. And it offers various cultural workshops. So you can try your hand at traditional Korean painting, learn the art of making kimchi, or participate in a tea ceremony. These activities provide a deeper understanding of Korea's rich traditions and are a fun way to create lasting memories. And Megan's this June 22nd performance is the one held there, one of the cafes, right?
Yeah, yeah. You make it sound so official, and I mean, maybe I need to be nicer to myself. And yeah, it is a big deal. I have a performance, y'all. But yeah, I with Insadong, like it's funny. I didn't realize the cafe and restaurant I am doing it at. I didn't realize it was like in Insadong. Like there's like that one main street.
You didn't realize that?
No, well, because it's like at the end. It's at the end of the street toward like.
You didn't know that alley's name is Insadong.
No. I always had to rush to get to.
You always rush in a rush.
Rushing. I'm actually really bad at time. Time. I don't know. I don't know how to judge
but you
time.
know the destination.
Yeah, I know the destination, but I'm like still struggle with time. I've always struggled with time. I've also, you've probably noticed, like it is just
busy day.
Yeah,
always.
It's not even just busy. Like I just kind of forget how to judge and navigate time. People know by now that I'm usually a little late. Or I'm like really early. I don't know. It's kind of unfortunately become a character trait. I don't try to be. I try and be as on time as I can, but it just happens that I'm a late lady. And I just kind of have been rushing. And I've been very busy. But no, incident, because it's right at the end. So actually last time you and I, last time we spoke, I had to go to the cafe and like restaurant to organize some things, kind of make some more final, but also like I'm still in the flow of making things right now. It's never done until the performance, and then it still never feels done. You just do what you can with what you have. But I went there, and where the bus dropped me off was at the other end of the road, like the alley, the Insadong, like. And
so you mean?
So then I walked the whole thing, and
so
I go, wow.
From you said that the cafe is in the end of the alley.
It's at the end, but then I was dropped off at the other end, right? Because you like pass the.
So you mean the end from the Jongno side or from
Anguk?
side?
So yeah, I was dropped off there, and then the Jongno side is usually where I was, and it's like it's at the end, like and it's really at the tail end of it, and I just think I didn't realize, because anytime I've been in that area, I've been in other alleyways, just never, so I had to walk that whole like that whole road, and yeah, it's like in it. It's like it's very artsy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that if you ever want like when you need a stamp of your name or something, would you go to Insadong for it? Like I know some like foreigners have gone there to get one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Insadong is very famous for that kinds of
things. Okay.
There.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I don't know. I just haven't done a lot of tourist things. I don't do tourist things. I'm like, hi. So apparently I know Insadong because I'm giving a performance at a restaurant. No, but the place is cool.
Place is cool.
Well, yeah, and it makes sense that it's in Insadong because like 100 years ago or more, it was a theater.
Theater.
Yeah. Yeah. So this place is like, yeah, it had more buildings, but because of construction and whatever, it's being taken over. But this building in particular was a theater. And so that's where I did my first acting course. So I think the owner, one, really values artists, and she's fantastic. But also likes to keep the roots of it being a theater. And so me giving a performance in the restaurant is like kind of one of the reasons I'm doing it in the restaurant. Like I could have done it in the top floor and been doing it there, but like I was even it's a cool space, and so I just wanted to, and then hearing that I get to honor it, that it was a more traditional theater is kind of fun. Yeah.
So you remember the name of the alley in Korean?
No.
No?
No, I know the name of the cafe.
Cafe, just remember the name of the cafe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm really good with directions, and so sometimes I don't even look at names of streets, and I just kind of can visually, like I have a very good mental map, and I just know that Cote Cafe, that's where it is.
Okay, then Let me check the point of your performance.
Okay, so thank you for grounding and organizing my chaos. Because I'm like, I feel like I say everything and I say nothing at the same time. So, okay, sure.
So venue and date with time is?
Yeah, so it's at Cote Cafe. You might have to look up the Korean address
that's my word.
for it. Yeah. So that's where it is. It's at the restaurant, so the first floor. And I know there will be like an exhibition on the top floor, so a lot of people will be there already. The time, I mean, I'm usually a little late with my performances. Like at the start, I'm planning for like 7:30. But because it's at a restaurant, I recommend people come earlier. One, so you can, because there are limited seats.
Limited?
Yeah.
How many?
Well, in the restaurant right now, there are 43. I think there could be 50.
50.
I'm kind of pushing for that. But there is a sign up. So if you want like a reserve a spot in the cafe, there's also standing room. But you know, it's an exclusive enough event, but like 50 people is enough. You know, that's a lot.
So reservation in advance.
So there's a Google Doc that is available on my Instagram, and also for Cote Cafe they have that. So it's at like 7:30, might be just after, just before, but that's because, you know, like I said, I'm bad with time. But you never know, like day of, it's an event technically, right? So an event, things happen, things go, you know, so you just gotta feel the energy of the time. Did that answer those questions? Right?
Okay.
Right.
And then ticket prices?
It's free.
Oh, free.
It's a free event. So the only reason it's reservation is because there are limited spaces. Also, the themes around the performance, there is nudity, and so people are aware of that. That's also it's kind of like, you know, I am therefore signing up and aware that I am in a space where there is nudity, there's adult language, there's references to, like, I tell a lot of stories and my life hasn't been always happy, but also like I say fuck a lot, you know, like I have a potty mouth. There is also a participatory element to it, and so it's kind of like, and there will be signals within the space to know whether what you're doing, you know, your level of desired participation, like but like I could make out with someone, and like people to know that like that might be a thing, you know? So it's more about disclaimer of what is happening and people being aware of what's happening in the space, while also being like, hi, I'd like to sit down and maybe, you know, by myself. So really, if you want to be like, oh, there's a price, maybe I'm at the restaurant and they're letting me use it for free. So like buy a glass of wine, you know, or buy dinner, like get there earlier so you can have dinner if you want. If you want to tip me, you can bring cash, like, because it's just, you know, I'm doing all this out of my own pocket. So I'm not getting paid, but like if you want to show your gratitude, bring some cash. Yeah, please. That's the way, you know, but there's no, it doesn't cost anything to attend.
Yeah. Okay, then the last one.
Yeah.
To briefly describe the nature of the performance. What is that?
Yeah, so it's about like empowerment and repowering, especially after not being able to live your life. And so where my stories come in are like, you know, that empowerment of self, especially after trauma, or around like my life has just been a bit chaotic. It's funny, lately I've had like 2 people call me chaotic, and I'm like, what? I've never felt like I'm chaotic, but I am chaotic, I guess. But like that, you know, so it's when you feel like you kind of can't be yourself, but then like you maybe want to do things, which is why, I mean, I mentioned the makeout thing. Like, it's not really socially acceptable to just like make out with someone. But even something softer of like, so there is an element of like sharing and having the people who visit. Okay, this is my chaos. Okay, what is it about? So it's called like empowering or repowering. And it's, yes, me telling stories around that within my life, but then also like expressing that, like, what does that feel like? So there is an element of me just performing, but I am also, it's about kind of empowering the audience too, and we can kind of get to experience this empowerment together. And that can be because there will be a lot of images of my life, and I'm encouraging audience members to maybe bring an image or something of their life. And if they want to share, like I can talk with, they can share with the group, and we can talk about that. Or is there something they've always wanted to do but haven't felt they could? Because really, part of the reason I'm giving the performance is the woman who, and why this theme is kind of happening, of like empowerment and like feeling like you can like live your life. I have the performance because the woman who owns it saw me act in my acting class, and then we all went out for drinks and food afterward, and she just felt like, you just seem so free and so like you're just being yourself, and she goes that like she felt that she could be herself by watching me, and so that's kind of by watching me be myself, and so it's a lot of like me doing that and just being myself, while also encouraging those who maybe want to participate in that and maybe push a little outside of their comfort zone within the space as well. But I am performing too. I might like get a little angry about things, like there will be nudity, like I said. So I'm getting naked. I don't think anyone else needs to be encouraged to get. If they want to get naked, sure, but like I'm getting naked. But yeah, it's just about empowering and like about your body and about like the space you take up in the world, and the space like how people also influence that and encourage that or have discouraged that. So. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. 네. 지금 메간에게 메간이 지금 6월 22일 날 토요일 날 7시 30분에 인사동에서 퍼포먼스를 갖고 있는데 그거를 간단하게 좀 물어봤고 소개를 해 드리려고요. 그리고 인사동이라는 거리가 제가 알기로는 한국의 전통만 이렇게 거기서 전시되고 표현되는 거리인 줄 알았더니 우리의 메간 외국인이 거기서 퍼포먼스를 할 수 있는 그런 거리인가 봐요. 진실로 익스체인지를 실행하는 거리가 있는 것 같습니다. 거리인 것 같습니다. 네, 그래서 그 메간의 그 퍼포먼스 장소는 그 인사동 골목을 들어갈 수 있는 입구가 두세 군데잖아요. 그런데 종로 쪽으로 해서 끝부분에 있나 봐요. 그 코트 카페라는 곳인데 제가 찾아보니까 그 메간이 한국 주소를 잘 몰라서 제가 찾아보니까 종로구 인사동 길 7 1층에 있더라고요. 거기 6월 22일 날 밤 7시 반이니까 많이 좀 참여를 해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 그리고 자리는 제한되어 있나 봐요. 그리고 뭐 앉을 자리는 43석 정도 되고 그다음에 서 있을 수 있는 자리도 몇 개 있기 때문에 50명 정도는 수용할 수 있다고 하고요. 그다음에 티켓 값은 무료입니다. 그래서 메간의 인생을 그리는 그런 극이니까 퍼포먼스니까. And then one thing you said last time it will be about the interactive performance.
Yeah, so it is interactive. It is like I'll talk to people. Not the whole time, but like most of the time I'm talking to people.
You talk to people.
Yeah, which is an evolution in my own performance. I haven't always done that. A lot of it has been people witnessing me do a thing. But yeah, I'll talk to people. Yeah.
So it means that you can, it can change your direction of your.
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot. It's pretty much all improv. I know I'm not gonna write a script for this one. This is literally, and I've never really written a script. I have outlines.
No
Yeah, I have outlines of things I do, but like, or just ideas of what I'm gonna do. But no, there's no script. I'm all improv.
Oh, so interesting.
Yeah, it's a talent, I guess.
So all the answers must be answered by in English.
Yeah, probably, unless someone needs a translator. Then I'm sure there will be people who can speak both, and we can communicate in that way.
Okay.
But yeah, I do speak English. Sorry, y'all. But no, the only other thing I thought to say is like, oh yeah, if you want to watch it, like, go to my Instagram, because then you could sign up.
Yeah, of course.
So my Instagram, I think I'll just say it, is Megan Lucille Betcher, which is MEGAN LUCILLE BOETCHER. TTCHER.
It was a little difficult.
It's a little long, I know. But also if you search Code Cafe, it should be there as well. Or, I don't know, ask around, email us. we can help you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of coming.
Just search for Code Cafe.
Yeah, I think, I think that should work. I think so. Or you can email us, like I said. But otherwise, yeah. I'm busy.
네. 근데 그 퍼포먼스가 인터랙티브라고 하거든요. 그러니까 메간이 그 참가자들 분에게 좀 영어로 질문을 좀 하는 것 같아요. 그리고 그 답에 따라서 흘러가는 방향이 정해지는 그런 퍼포먼스인데 굉장히 흥미롭죠. 좀 굉장히 궁금한데요. 가보고 싶은데요. 네. 여러분도 흥미 있으신 분 참여해 주시기 바랍니다. 네, so I think 인사동 is a great exchanging place to learn Korean traditional things at the same time to express what anyone is searching for.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a really good mix, I think.
Yeah, really.
It has a lot of art galleries as well, so it's like the mix of the traditional, the new. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
all right. So I'm so looking forward to it and hoping your performance is successful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, can I ask you the first song?
Yes.
What is that?
So our first song is by, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct, but Soyun.
Soyun.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's the song Smoke Sprite.
Uh-huh.
to my favorite place. Yes, 공간의 법칙, 인간들의 ethics. 눈 감은 채 눈 아무 상관없어. Show your taste tonight so I could kill you alright. I swear to God you don't need to be mine, just hit you right. Take it next level, next level. Just get me your best level, the space level.
Take all my needs, stalk you in your dreams. Tell me more I could die. Take all I could be. Inspire to love, love, love. I get to run away, yeah. Got to love, love, love. Trying to run away,
땀 흘려 일하는 당신의 곁에 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터가 있습니다. 노동법 강좌와 청소년 노동인권 교육, 무료 노동상담, 소상공인을 위한 노사 관계 지원과 취약계층 노동자를 위한 문화복지 사업 등 일하는 사람들을 위한 사업을 진행하고 있습니다. 임금체불, 부당 노동행위, 산업재해, 직장 내 차별행위 등 일하다가 겪는 어려움은 무료 노동 법률 상담 02-395-0025, 02-395-0025로 전화주세요. 배달라이더, 택배기사, 대리기사, 요양보호사 등 이동노동자들을 위한 슈 서대문 이동노동자 쉼터에는 다양한 업무 편의시설과 안마의자가 준비되어 있으니 이동 중 힘드실 때 언제라도 쉬어가시기 바랍니다. 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터의 소식을 좀 더 알고 싶다면 카카오 채널 서대문 노동자센터를 검색해주세요. 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터는 일하는 모든 사람이 존중받고 노동이 아름다운 서대문구를 만들기 위해 노력하겠습니다. 당신을 응원하는 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터와 함께 오늘 하루도 힘내세요.
Well, we can skip Itaewon, can we?
I don't think so. I don't think we can skip.
Yeah, and as a foreigner,
Yeah.
what do you think Itaewon is so famous among foreigners?
Why do I think it's
Why?
famous?
Why do you think Itaewon is?
I mean, I think just the history of
history.
there was an American military base
Yeah,
like
of
during
course.
after the Korean War.
There was.
Yeah, there was. I mean, it's changed. Yeah, it's elsewhere. But like, I mean, even just that Itaewon, like you couldn't build buildings higher than the military base walls. But I think that kind of started more of an international community. Now I think it's popular because there are quite a few international schools. I think there's a lot of international community. Easy to get lots of different international foods, international grocery stores. I think it's also, you know, it's a bit more queer or a bit more open, anywhere from going all the way to like HBC, so like Haebangchon.
해방촌.
Yeah. To I don't think
HBC.
HBC. It's funny. I actually heard that from a from a local, like a Korean woman.
So you heard it
From a
local.
Korean woman. Yeah, and then like now I hear it all the time from foreigners, but she knew enough foreigners, so I think that's why she knows. But then I don't think it goes all the way to Hangangjin, but like
한강진.
I don't think all the way there, but like that whole Itaewon, like HBC to like. So including like Noksapyeon. I also think there are enough embassies of foreign places. So yeah, I think it's just developed into a big foreigner hub. Yeah. What about why do you think it's popular?
Yeah, my opinion. I think Itaewon is another Seoul's vibrant cultural hub.
Yeah, I think so too. In general, both as like a international, but also as there's a lot of Korean culture there as
the
well.
Same thought.
Oh,
same
yeah.
thought.
Great.
And then nestled in the heart of Seoul, it's a kind of melting pot of cultures where cultures from around the world converge in an eclectic mix of cultures, cuisines, and shops. It offers. It features diverse and varied combination of a lot of
A lot of what?
A lot of.
Yeah. No, well, what y'all don't see is that, like, I mean, you can see it in the way I'm sitting too. Like, I'm very much like on the corner. But we also have like scripts that like Joanna's fantastic of like.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. It's. I think it's great.
Because of my shorties of English.
No. And I think it's, you know, it's good to be transparent because they don't see us. Like, so they don't see my crazy sitting position right now. And they don't see,
I'm stuttering.
you know, but I think it's, you know, important to acknowledge that this is what we're doing and we're doing our best. And sometimes a page turn happens. So here we are. So again, what is Itaewon?
A lot of different things. And the area's welcoming atmosphere and
Yes.
prevalence of English-speaking
Yeah.
locals and
What's the word? Should I read it?
expatriates. Foreigners, expatriates.
An easy way, ready? We usually just say expats.
Expat.
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 Yeah, so expats. So lots of expats.
Oh, I should I should have it practiced more.
Yeah, no. I think that's just little English lesson here. Like I had to say 안녕하세요 in the beginning, which you had to correct however I say it. But yeah, no, we're good.
Expatriates make it easy for foreigners to navigate and feel at home. And it's nightlife. After the sun sets, whether you are in the mood for a cozy pub, a trendy bar, or a lively club, gives you so inclusive vibe, which ensures everyone feels welcome, making it a popular spot for socializing and making new friends.
I think so.
You
Yeah,
think so?
I think that. Yeah, I mean, because I go there often enough, and so I like there are certain pubs that I go to. I'm not huge into clubbing. Yeah, so like I get what you mean. There's a variety. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then I've heard that your pottery shop.
Yeah, well, it's not mine. There's a lovely woman who owns it.
Exactly, not yours.
It's not mine, but I have an exchange with a woman who owns a shop, and I teach her English, and she lets me use the space, which has been very helpful for my performance coming up because I've been making lots of different things. But yeah, so that's actually... I usually take, I get off at Noksapyeon, so not Itaewon Station. I get off at Noksapyeon, and
so close.
So close. But it's nice that there's an even closer stop, and yeah, it's like right nestled in Itaewon, in Noksapyeon. Like it's really nice. So I'm in Itaewon often, not in the like shopping or I guess you could say the clubbing districts. I don't go that far. I kind of normally just stay because I'm usually like there and I, have a little language exchange or like English exchange, art exchange, and then I honestly like I stay over there. Like there's like a brewery
You stayed.
I stay. I don't live there, but like I don't go into Itaewon as much. But like I've kind of discovered lots of little places around there. I have a favorite cafe, a favorite coffee. I have like other little spaces that I've enjoyed. It's such a variety. Like the pub I go to, I think it's called Magpie Brewery. And so, I mean, maybe it's just I guess like craft brewing was big when I was in the States or like where I'm from in the States at the time, and like I'm just used to it. But I like that vibe. It's more of a pub vibe without being like a bar. It's more of a pub, and I lived in the UK, so it's like that a bit. It's very chill. I've also been to like a what is it called? Pasta bar, which is really nice. Like a nice, really chill. I also I don't want to gatekeep, so I'm challenging myself. Don't gatekeep. My favorite coffee there, and it's right, like it's like out of the station. Like I get out of the station, I have to go under an underground pass, and I get to a place called Standing Coffee.
Standing Coffee.
Yeah, it has a roastery a bit a ways up, but it's not as open as often. But it's just really good coffee. So for those those of y'all who can't have milk or don't like milk but like a latte, they have oat milk and soy milk, and I love Korean soy milk.
For vegans.
Vegans or just like lactose intolerance. And it's free. You don't have to pay 500 won to get to get a milk alternative.
Only in that cafe.
There aren't many. I haven't found many. Usually you have to pay. This one you don't. You pay a little more to get an iced beverage. But it's just kind of nice to be like, wow, thanks. I don't have to pay just because I have a bad stomach. Thanks. But it's just really good coffee, and they have beans there. But it's standing cafe, meaning like there's no sitting room. On a nice
no chairs.
No, on a nice day you can like maybe sit outside at like a couple spots, but like there's 5, like, and it's on the other side of the sidewalk, like of the pavement, right? So you have to like grab it and go. So it's perfect for me because I'll like get one for me, or sometimes I'll get it for my pottery mate, and so I'll bring his coffee, come in with coffee. Really nice. But yeah, I mean there are lots of places nestled in like the hills, because Itaewon's very hilly.
Hilly.
I think not everyone realizes,
kind
right?
of hilly.
It's really hilly. There's one that like, I mean,
I think it's really hilly.
Well, I'm fit, but there's one hill in particular that I just like. Like I'm going, I'm in shape, and yet this is like what? Which is fine. Like it's like very steep. There are a couple of very steep hills in Itaewon. Like I know Korea has a lot of mountains, but but okay, I am gonna give a little plug for my pottery friend though. So her ceramic studio is called Dear Pottery or Dear Ceramic Studio. So like DEAR . And it's right by like a chicken shop. I highly recommend it. She's very good at wheel throwing. She holds one-day classes. She you also can pay for like 5 classes. Pretty reasonable price. She's very good at wheel throwing.
So you spilled the
also she's a friend of mine, and I think art needs to be, we're all artists. Art can be a hard type of, especially when you're a small business owner, especially as young women, like, and she's quite young. You know, just even women in general owning your own business, I think it's important that we all support each other. And I want to support her. My goal is for her to not have to have a side job and just do what she's doing. She's brilliant and she's really good at what she does, and I'm so grateful that I happened upon that place, because I knew the previous owner, and sometimes when you transition owners, it's not, it changes, but both have been great in my life, and I'm still friends with the other owner.
Both of them.
That's the woman I went and did
So
Buddha's
rare
birthday
case.
with. And so it's really great. Like, and I just think lovely women, all artists, and we just need to support each other. I like collaboration, not competition. So of course I honestly feel more like, oh, why did I share my favorite coffee spot? But I got to do both. And I want to support my friend. Like, let her visit. She's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
네, 제가 메간에게 이태원에 대해서 조금 소개를 했었는데요. 메간도 그렇게 느끼는 것 같아요. 이태원이 여러 다양한 나라의 다양한 문화가 섞여 있는 곳이잖아요. 그래서 외국인으로서 굉장히 편한 기분을 느끼고, 거기서는 그러니까 뭐든지 허용될 수 있는 그런 기분, 그런 분위기를 자아내는 곳이기 때문에 한없이 편안하고 외국인으로서 자주 가게 되는 곳이라고 하는데요. 그건 메간만 느끼는 건 아닌 것 같아요. 그러니까 이태원에 그렇게 많은 외국인들이 모이는 거잖아요. 그리고 거기서는 그런 분위기를 즐길 뿐 아니라 또 다른 거기에서만 는 아니겠지만 그래도 독특하게 이태원에서 특별한 분위기를 자아내서 손님들에게 특별한 매력을 주는 그런 카페나 그런 레스토랑이나 여러 가지 장소들이 이태원을 아주 인상 깊게 만들고 있는 것 같습니다. 메간도 그렇게 느끼고 있는 것 같습니다. Well,
yes.
Now, can we have one more song?
Of course we can. So this one is by Chapel Rowan, and it is the song Good Luck, Babe.
Good luck, babe.
Good luck, babe.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Megan.
Thanks.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we ain't nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with their arms out like an angel through the car sunroof.
여러분은 지금 91.3MHz의 서대문 공동체 FM 라디오의 익스체인지 채널 듣고 계십니다. 이는 서대문 공동체 라디오 플러그인에 의해 만들어지고 있습니다. 물론 여러분들도 다양한 얘기로 참여하실 수 있고요. 저희 이메일 주소 알려드립니다. exchange1-@naver.com입니다.
One more time.
exchange1-@naver.com입니다.
감사합니다.
그리고 광고 하나 더 하겠습니다. 서대문 지역에 사시는 외국인으로서 한국의 음식이나 언어 교환을 원하시는 분들이 계시면 참여하실 수 있는 조그만 단체 알려드리려고요. K줌마라고 한국인 아줌마들의 모임인데요. 영어 연습을 하고 있는 단체인데 구성원 분들이 서대문 지역에 오래 살고 계신 아줌마분들이어서 음식에 대해서는 물론이고 서대문 지역에 대해서도 빠삭하신 분들이시거든요. 그래서 한국어를 정규적으로 연습하고 싶으시거나 여기서 사는 여러 정보들을 듣고 싶으실 때 도움을 드릴 수 있는 그룹이에요. 저희에게 연락 주시면 연결시켜 드립니다. 관심과 참여 부탁드립니다. Here is a personal advertisement that I can tell you. If there are any foreigners living in Seoul, Seoul who want to exchange Korean food practicing or Korean language regularly, I will let you know a small group, Kjumma. Kjumma is a meetups of Korean lady homemakers. As a group practicing English and living the area also, they are not knowledgeable about the local area and can help foreigners living in this area practice Korean food, know Korean spirituality, and give useful various information about living here. If you need any of these, please contact us. We will connect you to them. Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah, and I think that especially these days, among the main reasons that foreigners visit and move to Seoul, K-pop should be included.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about K-pop. We've been playing some K-pop songs even. So
That's right.
here we go.
So Seoul offers a multitude of places and experiences for K-pop fans to enjoy. In SM Town, COEX Artium is a multicultural complex by SM Entertainment. You can enjoy performances, fan meetings, and K-pop related exhibition featuring SM artists. Also, as a similar live K-pop performance venues, K-pop Museum in Hangangdaero, they feature costumes, albums, and various memorabilia from idol groups. And COEX Live Plaza in Yeongdong-daero features small-scale live concerts and provides fans with opportunities to see artists up close, giving frequent fan events and autograph sessions. And Gangnam K-pop Tour is an exploring the Gangnam area, the hub of K-pop, visiting various entertainment agency buildings and places frequently visited by K-pop stars with interesting stories and information about K-pop. And one more, as a close distance from here, there is a MBC World in Sangam-no, which is a theme park operated by the Korean broadcasting company MBC. It offers experiencing virtual reality with K-pop stars and getting a behind-the-scenes look at popular TV shows.
Okay.
These are all about K-pop culture. With them, you can have an unforgettable journey in Seoul.
Okay. There we are.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, like that sounds all very touristy. Yeah, is it meant for tourists or no?
Meant?
Is it meant, meaning like is it did they make them for tourists, like these events?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Especially for tourists.
Okay.
So short journey.
Yeah, because like I haven't heard about anything you said. Only reason I know COEX is because someone told me to meet them at the mall because we were going
just
to
meet someone.
just go to the mall, and like I was meeting them at the mall, and then we went to a gallery exhibition. But otherwise, I wouldn't have known it existed. Like the big Gangnam Style hands, didn't know. Like, and I honestly, maybe I'm horrible for saying this. I'm not a big fan of Gangnam. Like it's
You're not.
no, it's like too big of roads, too high of buildings. I like the nooks and crannies of a place. I like north of the river. I have maybe a hot take that maybe isn't a very well-informed take, but I'm just not. I don't know if I want to say it yet. I'll get more comfortable. We're on episode 10. I'll say it later. But yeah, Gangnam isn't my favorite space, and so if I've ever stumbled upon any of the K-pop stuff, it's because and I walk everywhere. So like, oh, okay, well, there's that. But yeah, yeah.
아, 네. 저는 외국인들은 강남 쪽에 만 좋아하고 그 K-팝에만 열광하는 줄 알았더니 아닌 분도 있네요. 그리고 so there is a lot foreigners who has the same sense of
I don't know. I mean, I think it varies. I think a lot of Koreans are shocked to hear if you don't like K-pop or if it's just like not what brought you here. K-pop didn't bring me here, nor did like Korean dramas. But it's funny, like I only discovered any kind of K-pop, which was in 2020, BTS Boy With Love. Like that's the first I ever heard of K-pop. And sure, like I've been playing K-pop songs. Like, you know, I don't dislike it and I don't hate it, and and if not, I've had moments of it and I've liked it. Or even K-dramas, like K-dramas kind of got me through grad school. But since I've been here, whether I've been busy or I don't know, I'm like in the place, something of it just like it's dwindled. I don't like jump to it anymore. And I think that's if people, I've heard it from a couple foreigners that like they came here kind of because of it or because they were like fans, but then they haven't needed it as much since they've been here. I do know some fans for sure, or because it's like kind of like when you're in the West, like in the States, like the music is just in coffee shops. It's kind of the same here, right? Like even in the pottery studio I mentioned it, there's just like 17. She has like a playlist and I think there's a lot of 17. There's like Mellow Man's, like there's just quite a few different things, and it just is. And so, but I think there are foreigners that like it. I think a lot of visitors like it more than people who maybe live here more permanently. I might be ill-informed. I don't know all the foreigners here. But I think there's just a different energy of the foreigners who stay here with it from my experience, but I can't speak for everyone. I think there probably are some like mega fans. I just maybe have an issue where I struggle to be mega fan of anything. Or I'm like a quieter fan. Never been in a fan group. But yeah, I think it varies a lot more than a lot of Koreans are used to. I think it just is some hate it, some love it. So I think it's more varied.
네, 메간이 지금 얘기했듯이, 그러니까 여기 오는 외국인들이 우리는 다 K-팝에 이끌려서 오는 거라고 생각하면 오산인 것 같죠? 메간은 그렇지 않은 외국인들도 많이 있다고 얘기를 하고 있네요. 그리고 여기 와서 K-팝 때문에 오는 사람들은 그러니까 잠깐 들렸다가는 비지터에 불과한 사람들이 좀 많은 것 같다고 얘기를 하고 있어요. 그래서 K-팝에 이끌려서 왔지만 여기서 살고 오래 머물게 되면 그거보다도 여러 가지 한국의 매력에 더 여기 머물게 되는 외국인들도 많은 것 같습니다. 네, 좋은 일인 것 같죠? 네, 그러면 다음 곡을 메간에게 청해 보겠습니다. Could we listen to a K-pop song here?
Yeah, of course. I feel like people will be able to tell if they've been listening to, like, even my K-pop selections are older. Like, like, you know, or like, cause I don't know. I don't think I've picked a ton of recent K-pop songs, but yes, we can. And this again is, I think, a 5-year-old song.
5-year-old.
I think with like a second generation K-pop group, SHINee, as everyone should know. SHINee, yes, beautiful boys. And it's their song "I Want You."
I want you.
I want you.
하얀 바다에 빠져 까만 선율이 번져 나의 너를 그려내 봐도 좋으니 너를 내게 보여줘 널 불러 오나나나 긴 시간 넘어 다시 곳으로 I want you 눈앞에 네가 다시 다가와 그때와 다른 결말이 오길 I can't let you go 매일 나 그려왔던 바로 이 순간 I said I want you I can't let you go 끝없이 기다려온 바로 이 순간 I said I want you 푸르게 번진 이 장면 속에 세상엔 오직 너와 나뿐 눈을 봐도 알 수 있겠지 이제 내 맘 놓치지 않기 달콤히 속삭인 노래들과 이 you 날 깨우면 오나나나 저무는 내 미소가 현실을 또 마주해 다시 난 오나나나 이 꿈길 속에 잠길 수 있다면 I want you 눈앞에 네가 다시 다가와 그때와 다른 결말이 오길 I can't let you go 매일 나 그려왔던 바로 이 순간 I said I want you I can't let you go 끝없이 기다려온 바로 이 순간 I said I want you 잔을 가득 채운 기억이 넘쳐 흐르는 밤 오나나나 희미해진 경계 기억 넘어 내게 와 Cause I want you 더 깊이 내게 밀려온 마음이 파도처럼 날 삼켜버려도 I can't let you go 한 번 더 눈 감으면 다시 네 곁에 I said I want you I can't let you go 매일 내가 널 닮은 너의 품속에 I said I want you
I feel like, gosh, with how much I've been talking, it's starting to sound like I'm a must-see place in Seoul, and I think I need to stop. Like, I'm not a must-see place. Maybe you can come see my things, but like, oh God, I'm talking too much.
You don't talking too much.
Yeah, but it's all like, oh, my pottery, this. Anyway, I am, but I'm also not a must-see place in Seoul. Anyway, next question.
Oh, don't do that. Please don't do that.
I'll keep talking. It is radio.
And I have another question to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
And Megan, as an artist, you often, listen to music while working or mix music into your artwork, right?
Yeah, I mean, or I like have made my own music or like played piano a little bit for some pieces, and I have used K-pop as well. Yeah, I mean, music definitely, or sang. I sing sometimes for
You
my work.
sing.
Oh, yeah, I sing sometimes. I can sometimes keep a tune.
Then I can give you some time to
Me?
sing.
Oh God, no.
For you.
No, she's too tired. Maybe someone give me singing lessons, and then maybe. But yeah, of course, I do.
So
some
in those
things.
cases, you included some Korean songs.
Yeah, I mean, I think you mentioned it off recording, but yeah, I've used some K-pop influence in what I do and other things as well. It's funny. I like I said, I've never been like a hyper fan of anything, but I also go through phases. And during my graduate school, I did use some K-pop songs as like part of a performance or part of like advertisement for a couple things. When I do my artist practice, like when I don't, and I bucked a lot within my studies because it was this whole thing. A lot of studies want you to read certain books or, look at other visual artists and other fine art. And I feel that's really exclusionary of how many things in your daily life can influence your art. And I'm coming at it from an artist background and an artist perspective, but like how many times did I need to like regulate my nervous system and just like by watching a K-drama, or that like I had a big BTS, I don't even know how big it was. I just listened to, I hyperfixate on things. So I listened to a lot of BTS for a while, but like I haven't much since I've gotten here. Not that I don't like them. You boys are good, but like, yeah, I honor the cycles I go through in life and let them influence me. And it can be very experiential. You know, like I don't think, I don't want to exclude daily life happenings, or like that, hi, I watched this K-drama and certain words really made me feel something about maybe family or about like my lack of that, and then I can think of my own thoughts about that, and then that influences my work. And I think that's just as valuable as reading a book about like the psychology of family.
Yes.
And I think you can have both. And so I like to focus on that within my work. Yeah, so yes, I have used song.
So great. 네, 제가 메간에게 what?
Oh, maybe we don't have time to.
We don't have time.
I don't think. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Again, always again.
Oh,
Maybe.
Again. Wow. I have another question to you.
Oh no, and you have
prepared? What
some
should I do?
translation. Do we need to continue?
Continue.
I think we need part 3. This is the first time. Should we do part 3?
Oh, third part.
Maybe some translation, K-pop, K-drama, talk about my artist practice.
A great idea.
What do you think?
A great idea. Let's do that.
Okay. So should we say goodbye for now?
Okay. 네.
Okay.
네, 우리는 항상 이런 식인 것 같아요. 네, 끝낼 시간이 다 됐네요, 여러분. 네, out of time.
Out of time.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
See you next time.